Welcome to Kintoz Point of Sale. Let's get started. In this video, let's look at making purchase orders in the system. Before proceeding, please make sure that your inventory has been populated with data. First, click on Inventory. Then click on Purchase Order. On this page, the user can view a list of all existing purchase orders generated. Now, click on Create PO. Here's the form where we can enter the PO details. The PO number will be automatically generated. Below we can enter a reference number. Then we can enter the PO date and the expiry date. Lastly, the user can choose from a drop-down box to select which location the PO will be assigned to. Click Create to process. Now that we have a purchase order, we can now view it from the list. If there are multiple entries, you can use the search bar to enter a PO number. On the left side, we have buttons to filter purchase orders by their status. Since we recently entered a purchase order, we have one listed as pending. Moving on, click on Show to edit the purchase order details. Let's dissect the page as we have three main sections. On the upper right, we have the PO details that we entered earlier. You can edit this form and click Save. You can also cancel this purchase order by clicking on Cancel PO. To continue with the purchase order, we need to assign a supplier. Let's use the search bar below. Let's add this supplier to our purchase order. Next, we can now add items that we want from that supplier. To search for the item, you can enter a name or barcode. Enter the amount to order, then click Add. Let's add another item to the order. Our order form is now updated. Now we can click on Print Purchase Order to generate a print view. Press Ctrl P to ready the printer. Going back, say that the items were received. We can then update our order list by clicking on Receive Items. Here we can enter the amount received. Similar to scanning items through the sales order, here we can enter a number to determine the amount. Then put an asterisk symbol, then scan the barcode. The items accounted for are now listed in the quantity received. In certain scenarios, there are cases when some of the items delivered were wrong or damaged. For items to be returned, click on Return Items. Then, enter the name or barcode. With the item listed, we can enter the amount to be returned and add comments or remarks. Click on Return when done. The returned items initially needs to be recorded as received. With the return item recorded, we can now ready a print view. From our example, we received the items on separate occasions. This is why the user is able to input the number of items received. Since the delivery may consist of multiple trips or delivery dates. Let's finish up the order by receiving the leftover items. Also, don't forget to update the purchase order form regarding delivery details. Lastly, we also have a print view for the delivery receipt. Now that all items are accounted for, click on Complete Order. Going back on the purchase order list, we can see the order as fully received. On a side note, there is another way to generate a purchase order. Going to the supplier information, select the chosen supplier. Then to the billing report, we have a button to generate a purchase order. First, select the dates to cover on the billing report. Here we can see the items sold. Next we can assign the location. Now, click on Create PO. The message box will request a confirmation based on the sales generated. The user will be automatically redirected to the purchase order details. The order list is automatically filled with the items previously sold. Compared to the first method, this is a shortcut when looking at reports. That's it for purchase order. Thank you for watching.